what was in the water this weekend. I made a video about a punt being dropped in the Jets versus Brown game. It was like, okay, that's a little fun one, a little one-off, but hot damn, was the punt play not the spiciest play of the weekend, so let's recap it. It starts with this ridiculous play from the Seahawks-Viking game as Dixon hits a punt a little shorter than he should have, bounces off the ground, off the returner, who tries to field it, knocks it up, and then the coverage team catches it for a touchdown? No, not a touchdown, but they still get the ball back in an unreal fashion, but it's not just muffed or mishandled punts as the Falcons-Dolphins game. A short punt to the middle of the field gives Alfred enough time and space to make any football player look stupid, so he does it to 3 football players. And 3 missed tackles later, and it's time for Mike McDaniel to take a look at his depth chart and start moving some things around as Jake Bailey once again continues his slide from last year, netting just 15 yards across 3 punts, which is no bueno as you can imagine. But the madness continues. Steelers versus Bucks. Braden Mann on a new team hits a dinger, albeit returnable ball, but in the chaos and confusion during the tackle, it pops out, giving the ball back to the Steelers offense where they can kneel it out to end the game. And then against the Giants, they didn't stand a chance against Alexander, who made a small army of people look stupid when Jamie Gillen express mailed a punt to the 5-yard line, only for that to just allow for a 95-yard touchdown when he should have been tackled 2 or 3 times at least. Take it on over. Titans playing the Bears. Mind you, we're still in the same weekend. Stoney rockets one to a young returner who muffed it, which you just cannot do. Boom. Maybe he's going to cut. He's definitely not going to be a punt returner anymore. He might still be on the team, but because the Titans get the ball back, what do? Immediately throw a pick, which you might think is bad because now the Bears have the ball, but guess what? They also throw a pick first play. That's 3 plays, 3 turnovers in a row. You can't make it up. So boom, we flip it back over. Jags taking on the We Them Boys.jpg. Logan Cook does the Logan Cook thing. D laces this football to the tune of a 61-yarder in the air. Turpin starts to return it and do the Turpin thing, but no, his bronchitis kicks in, meaning he coughs it up, recovered by the Jags. And if you think that's the last fumble we'll see, you are going to be sorely mistaken, because it is the Bird battle and Ty Zettner is direly trying to get on this Eagles team. So how is he going to do it? How about a 46-yarder to the 6? Not bad, but guess what? It's getting returned. And 8 yards later, which seems to be the magic number for coughing up footballs, and another one is knocked loose on a punt play, giving the ball back to the Eagles and earning Ty some good graces, even though they'd walk away from the ensuing drive with a whopping 0 points when starting inside the 15-yard line. But fortunes were going to turn around for the returners. Let me take you to Rams-Chargers game. Reminder, this is all the same preseason weekend. Ethan Evans, friend of my own, friend of the channel, hits a 61-yarder, smoked like a brisket, just for Davis to decide the ball was supposed to be in the opposite end zone, which he apparently had a convincing enough argument for, because guess what? That's where it ended up 81 yards later. So, across just one weekend of games, a total of 6 turnovers or touchdowns just from punt plays. What an absolutely unbelievable weekend, and it has to be some of the craziest times to be a punter ever.
Turning the ball over.
Now you got to protect the football.